So in this video I wanted to talk about why it's so hard to work without expectation of some results, and how is it possible, if it is possible. So when we read Bhagavad Gita, we encounter this idea of Karma Yoga in, I guess, around second chapter. And what Sri Krishna is trying to teach Arjuna is to work without the expectation of results. And this is very hard, because even if you are trying to do this, you have the expectation that you you will get some higher spiritual truth. So that still is an expectation. What I have been working with, or what I have found in some of the last years, is that this thing, you cannot do this on purpose. You have to be so engrossed in your work that it happens automatically. So this means that you have to give yourself completely to your work and in the moment. So if this happens, then you won't be expecting results, because now you are completely into the work and there is nobody expecting the results. I don't think of this change in absolute terms. I think of this in very iterative terms. Means that you, for the first time, you fail in doing this, and then in the next you succeed a little bit, and this progresses in iterative cycles. And Swami Vivekananda talks about the same thing in his book. He says that we will find in the first couple of years that it's very hard to be non selfish, but eventually we will be able to reach that level which probably Sri Krishna were talking about. And also, I'm not sure if these ideals are completely manifestable in the real world, but I think they are worth chasing. So, yes. Also, I have been able to implement this idea only when I am enjoying my work. It is not because of because some external entity told me to do something, or any external pressure. So you have to be sort of master of your own ship. I am not sure if having a little bit of selfishness, or a baseline amount of selfishness, is a constraint that every human has to obey. I think this is true, because I also read in Swamiji's writing that every working person has a little bit of ignorance in him. So even if you are working with trying to implement this idea throughout your life, you are still little bit ignorant.